Hi guys, I just woke up for a minute after sleeping for a bit after work. Thought I'd pop on, uh, see who's around, and have a little convo about how triggered some people are, right? Like, calm down. I'll wait to see if anybody comes in before I finish talking. Hi, Becca. Hi, Alley Cat. Hi, Reza. Hey, Becca, I just want to warn you, I am talking about Nikki in this stream, and I know you're friends with her, so I don't want her to be upset with you for being over here, and I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. So just an FYI. So it never ceases to amaze me that people say shit like racist shit with their own words that come out of their own mouth and then have the nerve to get angry and triggered when it comes back at them. Okay, Becca, I just wanted to give you fair warning. I just didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable or feel like, you know, you're in the middle or something. That's all. It amazes me that because I used her own words, literally came out of her mouth on a live stream. I'm triggered. No, actually, Nikki, it seems like you're a little triggered because you've been posting about it nonstop. And you gave yourself away. Like that little falling out Stacy and Icky had, it was because Stacy told on Icky for having a troll account. By the way, Nikki has a troll account called LOL. Hi Roger, hi Double Shot, hi everybody, hey Glittery, everybody that just came in. Um, so you guys remember she was saying that I look like the kid from The Mask. Well, that's her community post, the picture of the kid from The Mask. That's what the LOL account said. I'm like, you're so stupid. Like, you just gave yourself away that indeed was you on the troll account. But in my opinion, aside from if I agreed or disagreed with the George Floyd case or with the Derek Chauvin decision or any of that, aside from that, which I do agree, I 100% agree. I believe that that man, whether he was high, whether he wasn't high, whether he was a criminal, whether he wasn't a criminal, nobody deserves to die the way that man died, on the ground, not able to breathe because some person's knee was on his neck, crying for his mother in his own excrement. Nobody deserves that. I don't care if he was 50 times a crackhead, Nikki. Yes, Paula, her troll account's LOL. Yes, LOL is icky. So what happened was LOL was trolling me. One of the videos I posted and said I looked like the kid from The Mask. You guys remember The Mask movie with Cheryl or with Cher? Well, Stacy came into my stream that day and I was like, Stacy, you're not slick. I accused her. And Stacy was like, nah, that was Rev. Well, her and Rev had a falling out about it. And if you go back and watch Nikki's video, she talks about them having the falling out, but she doesn't want to discuss what the falling out was about. It was because Stacy told on her for having troll accounts, threw a friend under the bus. So yes, LOL is Nikki, 100%. Because yesterday she posted a picture of the kid from The Mask and said that's who I look like. I'm like, dude, at least be smart about your trolling. You just totally busted yourself. I don't know. I'm sure Stacy has tons of troll accounts. Fly Guy, Yeah Baby, Candy, Cindy Baby, tons and tons. I don't know about Icky. I'm sure she does. She's just a psychotic. So yes, Paula. LOL is Nikki. So I don't know. Is she a join member? Because if she is, yes, she pays herself. So anyways, and sure, I'm sure she's gonna deny it, but you're busted, Nikki. Like it's not, you're not even slick about it. You and Stacy think you're so much smarter than others that you're stupid. It's insane to me. For anyone in their sane right mind, aside from all the politics, aside from skin color, a man's life was taken that could have been avoided if someone had made a different decision, if someone had stopped to think. Nikki, not if someone had played up to the cameras. At least he could have played up to the cameras. Are you kidding me? That's the only thing that you fucking think of. At least he should have played up to the cameras. That's where Derek Chauvin was wrong. He wasn't wrong for anything else. He was wrong for not playing up to the cameras. Like, does she have any idea how ignorant she sounds? But I'm the one that's triggered. First of all, Nikki, you're assuming that I'm a white girl. And if you're truly Native, I'd really like to see some proof, just like you have no proof of all the different illnesses you have, just like you lie about being sober, just like you pay for your own join. Like, come on, let's see the proof that you're Native. And even if you are Native, that doesn't exclude you from being a racist. People of all nationalities, genders, colors can be racist. So you throwing out there and starting to post all this stuff about being Native is so stupid, and it looks like you're just trying to subtract from the fact that you got caught being an idiot racist. Right, I'm the one triggered. Right. Nikki can't even be racist because of her heritage. Well, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. And I'm not triggered. I haven't been posting about it for the last 24 hours, including on Twitter, saying that the white girl is triggered. First of all, why do I have to be a white girl? Why can't I just be a person? Why does everything have to be about color with you, Nikki? Yeah, I saw that. That was really sad, Becca. Hi, Ken. Oh yeah, if she's Native, yes. Yeah, she's blue blood. She's royal too. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. No, the only nationality that I see you as, Nikki, is racist. Like I have never heard. That's not the first. Let's go back. Let's rewind time. Is that the first racist thing we've heard out of Nikki's mouth? No. We've heard Nikki say she wishes comedians could still use the N word and people are too sensitive and get too triggered. Do you know the history behind that word, Icky? Yeah, probably not. What else has she said? Oh, do we recall when they were saying things about Stewie should be sent back to Mexico and calling him racial slurs and saying that they needed to build the wall, right? Did we forget about that? So you up here claiming that you're not racist, sending your little troll accounts or your friends in here just makes you look stupid. If I were you, I'd cut your losses and shut your mouth. Maybe issue an apology for being a vile, disgusting, nasty, horrible, racist wench. I can. She does. And that's what pissed me off so bad. The way that the blatant ignorance and the way that she was like talking about it, like it was like a joke, that was somebody's son, brother, father, uncle, cousin. That was somebody's family member. And you're up here calling him a crackhead. He's a crackhead, but then later on, she didn't want to make any assumptions about Derek Chauvin. Of course not. Let's not make any assumptions about the white guy. And then she's talking about him. Oh, he clearly was high as fuck. I mean, if you guys saw him, he was on a good one. Is that case funny to you for some reason, Nikki? Because you sure sounded entertained talking about it. You sounded like you were getting some kind of perverse joy out of it. You know, like you like to lie and say Paula was a pedophile and was posting pictures of your kid. Okay, were you getting some kind of weird, perverse joy out of talking about that? I mean, I'm sure if I was a fly on the wall, I'd catch you dancing around your house in a sheet, burning crosses on the front yard, right? She is an addict. Well, supposedly she's in recovery. In my opinion, she does not act like a person in recovery. If you're in recovery, the last thing you should be doing is judging someone and calling someone a name because they are caught in the throes of addiction. You've been there. You know what it's like. I mean, if we all remember correctly, you're not too far removed from that, Icky. It wasn't too long ago you were live streaming from your bed about the aftermath of getting hammered and going out and, fucking around, pissing your husband off, pissing everybody off. He did. Here's my thing. Yes, he did have drugs in him. Absolutely. How many people have drugs in them? So you're telling me if that was a white man, and this is just my opinion, nobody has to agree with me. If that was a white man, I can guarantee you it wouldn't have went down like that. I can almost guarantee it. Even if he would have, like, let's venture out here and say that perhaps his breathing was labored or slowed because of the drugs. It was Derek Chauvin's action still that killed him, right? It wasn't the drugs. He wasn't laying there overdosing. He was laying there dying because somebody was killing him. Somebody was literally choking the life out of him with their knee. Like, and if he was that obviously high, police are trained to take special precautions when dealing with people like that. And one of the precautions is you don't lay someone down on the ground. Right? So it seems to me if he was so high, maybe a little more care should have been taken. The way that she nonchalantly discussed it and did her little Valley Girl nonsense and chomped her gum and thought it was hilarious and thought that she was so politically correct the way she was speaking, she has no self-awareness. I even saw the post that said, racist where? I'll wait. Well, oh my God, are you serious? It's not just my opinion, Icky. This is opinion multiple people have about you and have had about you. Right, murder is murder. And that's what she said. Well, maybe let's just say that he was wore out. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if he was worn out. He took an oath to protect and to serve. If he felt at any time like he couldn't do that because he was becoming jaded, then I'm sorry, that's his responsibility to turn his badge and his gun in. It was just disgusting. Yes, yes, Glittery. Or sat on the curb. A white man would have been reprimanded. He wouldn't have been murdered. And it's very funny to me that Nikki's calling me a white girl. Do you know my heritage, Icky? I mean, do you know everything that I have in my bloodline? Do you? I don't think you do. So I would venture to say that you're using my race negatively again when you call me the white girl, right? Because now you're native. It's awfully funny that anytime you get accused of being racist, you pull up the native. I'm native. Okay. I have no, let's listen. I have known racist white people, racist black people, racist Hispanic people, racist Korean people. I have known all different types of people that are racist. It does not discriminate. Anyone can be a racist. Yeah, when she kept saying limey. And she thought that was funny. Yeah, sorry about that, Race. I completely forgot. Another example of her being a fucking racist and thinking it's funny, making her little lime in the coconut videos, like putting eyeshadow on and sitting there singing limey, 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 and then being like, oh, it's a children's song. Bitch, no, it's not. And the more you sit there and you act like, oh, I don't ever talk about anyone. I don't ever do anything and they just come for me. Really? Because the things you said about Paula in that video were pretty vile. If first of all, Nikki, if you think you're going to hurt my feelings by you talking about how I look, you are so fucking far wrong. Because I consider the source when somebody talks about me. I consider what they've got going on in the inside, and I feel like you're just a void inside. I feel like you have nothing inside. All the makeup in the world can't hide your ugly, Nikki. It really can't. Stacy is too, yes. Daisy, you're always just around to start trouble. I've seen you in multiple streams. Chill out. They do, and I almost feel like she does it for views. Like there is no children's songs like that. Yeah. Oh yes, yeah, she does about Limeys. Hi, Shannon. I didn't see you. Stacy did it. So Nikki started it. Nikki started the Limey thing, and then Stacy, because she's a follower and because she wants to be a mean girl so bad, followed up and started making videos. So Limey, yes, Savage. Anybody that can sit there and look at something, like I said again, I'm gonna say it one more time, irregardless, irregardless of whether or not the man had drugs in his system. Did he have a weapon on him? Did he act like a threat? No. This man was unarmed. Derek Chauvin had the upper hand. There was no reason for him to exert excessive force in a move that I thought that they had outlawed because so many people have died from. What about, he should have been playing up to the cameras, guys. Not he was wrong and he killed somebody and somebody's son and father is gone. George Floyd had a little girl. Not that. Oh, well, Derek Chauvin knew there were cameras. He could have at least played up to the cameras. That's what he did wrong. Are you, like, where is your. It is scary to me that she has children. I am a firm believer that children are not born racist. Their parents are the racists, and they're taught that. And it really scares me for Nikki's children. Yes, I said it scares me for your children. Now, before you go running to your community page saying that I'm threatening your child or saying that Paul is threatening your child or that we're trying to take them from you, where the fuck did that come from? Please get right what I said. I come for your parenting, not for your children. Those children didn't have a choice on who their parents were. Those children can't control that you would rather spend 4 hours in front of a screen doing your fucked up ASMR and putting your clown makeup on instead of giving them a bath and making sure they look presentable to the world. Or, every time your daughter comes down to the basement, how you roll your eyes and try to hide the camera because you don't want her to know you're live streaming. Because God forbid she might want to spend some time with her mom, right? Yeah, MC, to play devil's advocate, even if he had overdosed already, if you like I said about Derek Chauvin, if you see somebody and you're a police officer and you do work in a not very good area, you're trained because most officers nowadays carry Narcan. Am I right? You're trained to know what that looks like. That should have made him take extra caution, not exert extra force. She sucks at ASMR. She sits there and freaking sounds like an idiot. It sounds like she's trying to voice over 70s porn and it's gross. It makes my skin crawl. There was no excuse. You're right. And exactly when I it just floored me. Somebody sent me or told me to watch and I watched and it floored me when I heard her say, you know, she disagreed. And everybody noticed that not everybody in the chat agreed. most of the people were like, one, they agreed with the verdict. Only one person disagreed with the verdict. So Nikki had to go in and say, okay, well, I'm going to put a 2 so that it could lean towards her way. Like, she's triggered. And the shit she said about Paula. So you're a Christian woman, right, Icky? Right? You're a Christian woman? And I think you gave away your religion in that, by the way, because I think you might be Mormon. I mean, you live in Mormon territory, so I think you might be Mormon. But Heavenly Father will never allow Paula to carry another spirit in her womb. Who are you? Thank you, Mother Mary. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? First of all, how do you know that Paula, I'm not saying you have, I don't know like your personal life, but she doesn't know if you've struggled with like miscarriages or infertility. To say something like that is so insensitive and so wrong. But then she wants to go to her videos and say, I don't do anything. I don't talk about anyone. These people are bullying me. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that, you instigate all of it. You go on YouTube and you know the shit you say and you do it for views. Right, Paula. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. There are so many people who struggle with that, and it's a very, very trying and emotional struggle for them. She doesn't think what she's saying. Right? Don't we all remember how she was whining and crying to get pregnant? And then when she finally did, she whined and cried because she was pregnant? Good God. Like, good God. And if that's all you can do, Nikki, because you see, I'm not coming for your looks. I could. But there are so many other things about you that are more important than what you look like you being a racist in multiple different ways towards multiple different cultural people, or the fact that you are a shit parent. Like, I mean, there's many other things for me to focus on other than your looks. Just saying. Oh, and by the way, Nikki, the name of the shampoo is Nioxin that you're supposed to be using for your hair growth. And don't wear that wig, sweetie. The wig, the wig that you said your daughter wanted you to get for Halloween, but you've been wearing in your ASMRs. First of all, you need to learn how to melt the lace. Second of all, you need to learn how to style the wig so it doesn't look so shiny and wiggish. God. Oh, yes, cutie, for sure. Oh, yeah, her and her. Yeah, baby girl, because she talks about her daughter like that. Baby girl wanted her to order a wig to be Morticia Adams for Halloween, and she got it, so she was trying it on. She doesn't know the first thing about wigs because she didn't know if you're supposed to cut the lace off or not. Watch a YouTube video, Nikki. We know you're on YouTube. I mean, in fact, you're posting on Twitter. You're so triggered about being called a racist. Like, seriously, is Nikki a Grand Dragon of the KKK or something that I don't know about? Am I missing something? Who would go on and say such insensitive things at such an emotional time about a man that, irregardless of his drug history? So, Nikki, you're telling me if so, let's just play devil's advocate here because Nikki loves to, right? Let's say that Nikki got shot. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to shoot you, Nikki, because we know you like to twist your words. Let's say that there's a robbery and you're a bystander and she gets shot, but she was drunk when she got shot. So would it be okay for everybody to say, well, she was an alcoholic. She was probably over the limit and going to pass, she was probably not breathing right because of alcohol anyway. Like, do you see the problem? Do you see how flawed your logic is, Nikki? Now, I know you're going to run with that just like you did to Reza and say that Reza wanted to burn your house down with you in it and she was making threats. I mean, you just like to take things and twist them. So do your worst. Everybody here heard what I said. Yeah, Nikki with the 3Ks. One of the most racist pieces of garbage on the internet. I'm sorry, but after I saw yesterday, it literally disgusted me so much I had to make a video. I had to. I could not let that slide. Of all the things that you can call Derek Chauvin out for, the one thing you're going to say he did wrong was that he didn't play up to the cameras. And then the fact that she kept calling George Floyd a crackhead, but then goes on later to say, well, I'm not going to speculate anything about Derek Chauvin. Why, Nikki? Why aren't you? Why won't we speculate about Derek Chauvin? Could it be the color of his skin matching yours? Is that why? Hey, Stewie. Hi, Gigi. It is because Derek was white. Listen, I've watched Nikki over the years, and anytime anything racial breaks out, I swear to God, her default is to side with her color. I'm pretty sure, Nikki, I'm pretty sure at this point that the natives want to, if you are native, they want to return you. They're going to go ahead and pass on claiming you and pass you on to, the aristocrats and the blue bloods that you're part of, them, right? Because Nikki's also Mrs. Me Too. Anyone says anything, and of course she has that too, or she's that too. Thank you. I'm good, Barbara. Thank you. That's what I was saying, Suey. She was desperate for views, and she knew that that would get views. Anybody that is so nonchalant and smiling, and did you guys see the look she kept giving? I blocked her face out because we all know Icky loves to strike people. So I blocked her face out so that she couldn't try to get me there. And you should have seen the look on her face when she was talking about it, dude. And like, bro, bro, at least play up to the cameras, right? I mean, he was a crackhead and he was high. I mean, he was on one. Like, who talks like that? Allegedly. Yes, allegedly. She acts very smug. Well, she's claiming she's native. She's claiming that's why she can't possibly be racist, is because she's native. And is proceeding to call me a white girl all over the internet. She's even on Twitter, ranting about me. I don't even have Twitter, Icky. So if you think that like you can keep saying that I'm triggered and that I'm too sensitive, but I'm not the one posting about it. That's you, sweetie. You've been posting nonstop since yesterday. And do you really think it hurts my feelings that you call me staph infection? No, no. It just shows me how lame your imagination is, that that's all you can come up with. I mean, and you did tell us all about your troll accounts, and now we all know LOL is you. I mean, that is pretty lame. That's pretty sad that you're your own join member. I didn't know that LOL was a join member. But yeah, that's Rev. Stacy said, LOL, Stacy said in my stream, no, that's Rev. And that's why they got into it. Yes, exactly, Reza. You don't have to. Any race, anybody of any race, any color can be racist. I've heard it from everyone. I have heard every color of the rainbow be racist. It doesn't discriminate. It is a top behavior. Yeah. Yep. She bought her own joint, Paula. When she's on there talking about, and that's another thing she does. I'm not going to talk about their names now, but if you join my $10 join, I'll tell you, girl, why? Come over to my channel. I'll tell you all about what's going on for free. Don't pay for her join. Allegedly. Paula, allegedly. I'm not going to say it's human nature because I'm not racist. Not an ounce in my body. And hi, Draco. Not an ounce in my body. Maybe this is what you don't understand, Nikki. As a mother of young black men, I am terrified. Terrified anytime my boys get pulled over. It is a very sad world where I have had to teach my boys, keep your hands visible. Yes, sir. No, sir. The police. Do what they say. Turn your phone on and record. That's a really sad world. And maybe you can't see that far, Nikki, because you aren't directly affected by it, but there are people who are. There are people who see those red and blue lights in their rear view and are terrified and don't know what's going to happen to them next. But I'm just a white girl, right? So I don't have I'm not allowed to say anything to her. A white girl can't say anything to her. It's funny that nobody can call you out on your behavior, Nikki. You've got to make it about race. Not like, hey, she called me out on my racial statements, this white girl. Why is everything about race with you, Nikki? It's just ingrained in you, huh? The racism is just ingrained in your brain. It's terrifying. More so for them. But as their mother, like, I am terrified when I get a phone call, I'm being pulled over and they leave the phone on so I can hear what's going on. Like, that's terrifying because there have been times. Look at why can't I remember the guy's name? The gentleman who was reaching for his wallet, and because of all the tension and all the stuff that's been going on, the cop panicked and shot him. Even though the guy said, I'm going to reach for my wallet. Philando Castile, I believe. I could be wrong. These all lives matter, right? And what bothers me about that is they can't, their privilege is so prevalent, they can't see past the fact that all lives can't possibly matter until Black Lives Matter as well. Like, it's pretty simple addition, but they can't see past their white privilege. That's what she said in one of her comments. She was going to tell me my white privilege is showing. It is? Okay. I don't know. Are you trying to call me racist, Nikki, by saying my white privilege is showing? How? Because I called you out on your racist bullshit? Do you need a CPR, Paula? The mustache confirmed it. I mean, when we look at it, she's been racist against many different people and different cultural backgrounds. She was racist against Stewie, both her and her husband. She was racist against Reza. She's racist. Nikki is racist. It's in her blood. She can't hide it is the thing. She tries really hard, but her racist shows every time. Draco, Draco, I think you're just joking around. Roger. Draco's actually a super nice guy. He's been in all my chats. I don't know. I think he's joking right now. I'm not quite sure. I don't, maybe, right? It's just not okay. It's not okay the way that she acts. Yeah, that's right, Shannon. I dare you. How about you go to one of these cities where there have been marches and protests and you say that? Grab a little loudspeaker, Nikki, and stand on your soapbox and tell everybody there that the only thing Derek Chauvin did wrong was not play up to the cameras. Huh. I wonder how that go over. It would go over like a turd in a punch bowl. It wouldn't. I'm disgusted with her, and I think it's hilarious that I'm the one that's triggered. It's funny how much projection you use. That's one of your big tactics, Nikki. Whenever you're called on something, you try to project outward and make it look like someone else. Because we're trying. Paula, did you even see that? This girl has been trying to get my kids taken away. What the fuck are you talking about, Icky? I think your paranoid delusions are setting in again. I don't care. I would never waste my time trying to get your kids taken from. Do I feel sorry for the kids? Yes. But is it my business to try to get them taken from you? No. Also calling Paula the P word, saying that Paula posted pictures of her daughter in her underwear. No, Nikki, never happened. Saying that we've come for her kids also never happened. We've come for your parenting. Yes. Yes, I've come for you being a shit parent, but I've never, ever attacked your children. But while we're at it, let's talk about attacking children, Icky, shall we? Because didn't you dox my daughter? Didn't you and Stacy dox my daughter together? And then in a later live stream, you said it wasn't as bad because my daughter's older? Right, right. It's okay when Icky does it, but if someone else does anything like that, it would be the end of the world. Yeah, we're trying to steal our kids. What are you even talking about? Anything to get people to believe your narrative, right, Nikki? Anything. Freaking crazy, dude. I really halfway believe that her and her husband are like grand wizards in the KKK. Baby Gull and Bubba are running around in sheets, dancing around the burning cross in the front yard. You're sweet, Shannon. I really think she's upset that I called her out for being a racist. I'm not going to get her attention. Nikki, I don't need you to mention me, my love. Calm down over there. You're not famous. Chill out. She's not going to mention me. Right, because anybody that calls you out on your bad behaviors is obsessed with you, and they've been trying to get your attention for years. Like we've heard the spiel before, Rev. Stacy. No, I didn't see Shani abuse her kids, but dude, I can't watch her after I saw the whole her and Icky are two peas in a pod. When I saw her use the N word with the hard R and say she's not going to stop because she uses it in the correct context, I was like, nope, can't watch her. Yeah, I saw Erica Bella. She does too. I'm waiting for her to come at me next. I will check it out, double shot. Yes, Reza. Yes, everything. Yes, she does double shot. Everything is just an accessory to Nikki. Everything is an extension of her. So she doesn't see her kids as like their own individual beings. They're an extension of her and they're to make her look good. I mean, Icky's shown multiple times how shallow she is. Like when she was talking about the 4-year-old child that's in her daughter's class. You're bad mouthing a fucking child. Talk about the parents. Maybe it's the way that the child was raised, but a 4-year-old child, Icky, that's a new low. There is no correct way to use that word. Yes. Yes. Agreed. I completely agree. And then how irritated she was when, okay, first of all, Nikki, you sit your ass at home all day long and do nothing. We all know, yes, we've read your spiel, we've heard it. You used to be a physical or a personal trainer or something. Like, prove it. Please show me the license. I don't believe it till I've seen proof. Same with you being native. I don't believe it till I've seen proof. Bye, Barbara. Have a good day. Yeah, if it doesn't her things say that she's a former physical or former physical trainer that now focuses on being a wife and mother. Prove it. Prove it. I would like to see proof. Exactly. Like it all ties in together. Like her racism, the way she treats people who she believes are beneath her, the fact that she, and not aside from white privilege, which I don't care if she's native, Nikki is definitely got white privilege. Okay, there's no doubt in my mind. If you disagree with me, I get it. You're allowed to disagree, but that's my opinion. She also has class discrimination. Like she is privileged in her life. She sits at home. Her husband works. She doesn't have to worry about anything. And she looks down on people who do have to work. I don't know. That's my thing. She'll sit in front of a live stream for 4 hours doing her makeup, but uh, God forbid if her daughter wants her to spend some time. And her husband, he's just an idiot to stick around, dude. If I'm going to the store for you and I see a live stream where you're acting like that over Diet Pepsi, psh, I'll be damned if I ever do anything for you again. Hey, Draco, can we drop it? Because she said sorry multiple times and yeah, like let's just drop it. There's no reason for us to be fighting amongst the people that are here. I really like you and I respect you and I like you being in my streams. So I really don't want, you know, people in the streams to be upset at each other. Not getting that Pepsi, right? How about you get that Pepsi thrown at your head? Come on. Hi, Berry Hot. Yes. And I also don't like the way she lets her child torment the cat. It really bothers me because the cat's deaf, right? Like, so it clearly can't hear the child coming up on it, and your child's just kind of hitting it. And I mean, like kids do. But I mean, over here in these parts where I live, kids are raised to respect animals as beings. You know, an animal has its own sets of feelings. It's not just an accessory to the child. Weird that Nikki's raising her kids to think about pets that way, right? Kind of like she thinks of her kids, right? She gets like the Kirkland brand. You're getting the Kirkland brand Pepsi. Yeah, Rebecca was here. I did want to, that's why I warned her because I know that she is friends with Nikki. So I didn't want her to feel. Oh no, there's no harm, Draco. We know you're not Sparkle Farts. Come on now. Yeah, everything's an accessory. Everything's there to make Nikki's life look perfect. You know what's really weird is the people that portray such a great life on YouTube usually are the most unhappy. Just saying, Nikki, all that makeup can't cover up how ugly your soul is. It's a sad thing, right? Of course, she was talking about getting rid of the cat. That's another thing that bothers me. You adopted a special needs cat who is now adjusted to your home, but now because it's an inconvenience for you, you might get rid of it. Whatever, Nikki. And then, she likes everybody to think she lives in a palace. Well, let me just say that if I was your husband and you kept my palace that filthy, I'd be one pissed off mother trucker. Because he was so. Here's the thing about cats: they don't act out for no reason, right? So, like, there aren't okay, maybe occasionally, but usually it's an emotional or mental issue. There aren't just mean cats, okay? There are mean people who make mean animals. Same with dogs. I firmly believe that, right? So if your cat's spraying everywhere, that signifies a problem. He feels threatened with territory. He like doesn't have enough litter. I mean, let's just think. We all have seen Nikki's house. Can you imagine how the litter box looks? Of course he's probably spraying everywhere. Exactly, double stress. I have male cats and they don't spray. Um, I had a male cat. He's with my ex now. He was having issues, but it's because he had a blockage. So like I said, cats don't just spray everywhere for no reason. You made a commitment to the animal. You not only made a commitment to the animal, but you got a special needs animal, no doubt because it was all white and you thought it was pretty, right? And now you just want to dump the special needs animal because it's not meeting your expectations. Sounds like your life, Nikki. Sounds like how you treat everybody. Exactly. He's giving, that's the cat's equivalent of saying, hey, fuck off. Yes. I'm a firm believer, Draco, that bigger dogs are better personality wise anyway than smaller dogs. I had a purebred English Mastiff, best temperament on a dog ever. But I'll tell you what, she used to go everywhere with me, and there was like 2 times I think I got pulled over with her in the car. I think I was speeding, and the cops were terrified. They're like, "Can you put your dog away?" I'm like, "We're in a car. Where am I supposed to put her? I don't know what you want." And she didn't bark at the cops. They were just intimidated by her size. Okay, Barry, have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. It was nice seeing you in here. Do you have a corgi? Corgis are adorable. Good to know, Stuart. Did you see the stream we're talking about, Stewie, where she was just being a racist, gross, disgusting person? Rots are beautiful dogs. It just floors me that she really thought in her brain she was coming off as politically correct and someone looking at all sides of it. Are you serious? No, I haven't, but um a friend of mine has a husky and I love him. Oh, you saw my video? Okay. Yeah, it was disgusting. She's disgusting. And I would tell you guys to go watch it, but please don't give her racist video any views. Please don't. I mean, it kind of sucks because it's probably going to get views because I made a video about it. But so, anyways, I just wanted to send a little message out to Nikki so you can go ahead and keep talking about my looks. Like I said, when somebody talks about the way I look, I consider the source, Nikki. So anything you could say about me will never, ever, 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 ever hurt my feelings. I promise you that. I promise you. Number one. Number two, you're clearly the one triggered because you continue to post about it. Number three, everything's not about race. Why do I have to be the white girl? Oh, no worries, Barry. Come back sometime. It'd be nice to see you. Mastiffs are great temperament dogs, yeah. Hi, Diane. Allegedly. Right, exactly. I'm the white girl. Oh, I have no business to say anything. What the white girl needs to stop telling me I'm racist. Why? Why do I though? Anybody can call you out on being racist. I don't think the color of my skin matters when I'm calling you a racist. Not only that, like I said, Nikki, you don't know my nationality and my background. Am I white? Am I only white? Well, I guess we'll never know. Mastiffs are great. Is she the tan girl, brown girl? Right. Native. That's her excuse. I can't be racist. I'm native. Okay, Nikki. That is like that's like saying you're not racist because you have a color TV. Or that's like when you say, "But I have black friends." That's what you sound like. Exactly. You don't get out of racism free because you're Native American, Nikki. She can't even talk right. Like I really thought it was an act she put on just to try to look cool in front of the cameras. And then after she talked about the George Floyd case like that, oh, I was pretty enraged. Perhaps Draco. She is crazy. And hi Sims fan. And the shit she said about you, Paula, was disgusting. Don't come on here and claim you're a Christian woman and say some nasty, disgusting, vile shit like that. Like I said, you don't know her personal struggles. You don't know if she struggled with infertility or if she struggled, like, you don't know. So you're always talking about wanting other people to be kind and other people shouldn't bully and other people shouldn't do this. What the hell was that? You come up with these grandiose, elaborate lies. You take something teeny tiny and turn it into a huge lie to try to make an excuse for why you're the one trolling and you're the one bullying. Right? LOL. Right? Oh God, no, really? She's clearly not Latina. Clearly. Oh, thank you, Diane. Well, she claims to be a Christian, but then she made a video about Paula saying that Heavenly Father will never allow Paula to carry another soul in her womb because she's such a disgusting person, calling her bird shit, calling her all sorts of names, and then in the same breath says she doesn't ever do anything to anyone. People just come for her. Which personality am I speaking to right now, Nikki? Because I'm really confused. I'm glad I don't remember that phase. Yeah, I think the whole I found God thing was to try to get into the Shanny for Christ crowd. Right. Her reasoning, yes, Sim fans, I meant to bring that up. Her reasoning that druggies, hookers, rapists, and stuff all have children, and you know, evil people can't be blessed with children, but she has them. Nikki, you're not excluded from sin, okay? Because you claim to be a Christian, you're not excluded from sin. You're one of them. You're one of the drug addicts. You're in recovery, you dumbass. I haven't even seen Stacey. She came on to make her Boxy Charm video and had like one person in her stream. Who's Ricky? Oh, Mama Ricky, I don't see your Mama Ricky in here, but hi. Oh, Sims is Ricky. Okay. Okay, double. No, she just likes to go on and say shit. She's disgusting. She's vile. She's the racist. She doesn't like being called out on it. So now her tactic is to say that I'm attacking her, I'm bullying her, I've been going after her for years, I want her attention so bad. You know, all the things Nikki says. She does. I never played The Sims. That would be fun though. Make like a version of Mean Girls with Icky, Trisha, and Stacy in it. Or M Rose, who just goes along with anything Icky says because she has no mind of her own. She does. That's what cracks me up. She's making all these posts saying, I'm triggered, but you're the one posting. I posted one video with my opinion on what you said. Am I not allowed to do that, Nikki? Am I not allowed to post my opinion on what you said, just like you posted your opinion on the George Floyd trial? Right? That's her go-to for anybody that doesn't like her. They've been trying to get my attention for years. But why? Why do they want it? Why would I want anyone's attention that purposely got themselves addicted to nicotine gum? Why? And then chews it like a cow into the camera. Why? Yep. She kept going on and on and on about limeys and then said, no, they never say why we're jealous. I'm jealous because I called her out on her shitty behavior, period. Um, yeah. And that's the thing too. She's saying that people are just too sensitive nowadays and get triggered over anything. No, you took something that is very emotionally charged. That trial is very emotionally charged, especially with the Black Lives Matter movement going on right now and all the Black people who have died, the Say His Name movement, Say Her Name movement. All of that is going on right now. And you chose to cover a case that is highly emotionally charged and just be a nonchalant, disgusting, vile racist about it. Right? I don't watch the news. It triggers me. It triggers my BPD, like, or my PTSD. Like, what don't you have? BPD, PTSD, EFD, AFD. Like, fuck. That's my thing. Like, I know so many people on here who have health issues and they don't let that define them. Nikki, you're a walking health issue. It's all you talk about. I agree. Exactly. I don't even know. I just ignore Free Daisy. I really do. I used to see her in Byron's streams all the time. And that's the whole All Lives Matter movement, right, Nikki? You can walk around chanting All Lives Matter, but I'm pretty sure you've never had to endure racism the way people like George Floyd have, number one. And number two, all lives can't possibly matter. If we're going to go around saying all lives matter, wouldn't Black lives have to matter? Wouldn't Black people have to stop being killed at the hands of police when they're unarmed? And that's not to say every cop's a bad cop. Okay, I don't believe that. I have a couple friends who are cops. They're good guys. But it's the truth. You can't not acknowledge the truth. Black men are killed unarmed by officers too often. Yeah, it's her language, Gigi. It's a language she's curated. It's called complainism. That's all she does is complain. Mama Ricky. No, yeah, I agree. Not all cops are bad. Listen, there are bad people in every group. Every religion, you're going to get a few people who act like assholes and give the whole religion a bad name, okay? Every race, you're going to get people who act like assholes and give the whole race a bad name. Every single group of people has assholes in it. Like, you can't avoid that. Right. That was my thing. Like, you're spouting off these things about George Floyd being a crackhead and so on and so forth, but did you watch any of the news? Like, because I know you're having a lot of fun bringing up that he was a crackhead. So how about let's bring up some of the good things he did, like the not-for-profit that he ran, or about all the kids in his community he helped. So you're telling me, because you're in recovery, Nikki, and you know in recovery, you're just one drink away from a relapse. So you're judging this man and calling him a crackhead and basically saying he deserved to be killed. Derek Chauvin just should have played it up for the cameras and acted like he was upset about it because maybe he relapsed. Maybe that day he had a horrible day or something happened in his life that he just couldn't cope with, so he relapsed. You know, kind of like you did, Nikki, when you were in your bed the next day crying, when you went to the bar, when you were sloppy drunk on live stream. But you're telling me you can judge him for that. People in glass houses really shouldn't throw stones. Chauvin did have many complaints against him. She doesn't. That's my thing. She doesn't look up facts and she just. No, Christine, she wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. I would love to see her get a megaphone. I would love to see her get a megaphone and step up on her soapbox and say that in LA. Say that in the middle of LA. That the only thing Derek Chauvin did wrong was not play up to the cameras. I double dog ass dare you. And let's see how far that gets you. He tried. Yes, he tried. That's what I'm saying. In recovery, everybody knows you're just one drink away, one drug away. You you don't have 6 months at a time. You have one day because the next day you could relapse. And unfortunately, many quote unquote crackheads, Nikki, that die or relapse, it's because they relapsed and tried to use the amount they used before they relapsed, and so they OD. So before you call someone a crackhead and dehumanize and demoralize him like that when he's already gone, and then in the same breath turn around and say you don't want to speculate about Derek Chauvin, though. The only the only thing that sounds logical in my head why you would say that is because Chauvin's white and Floyd is black. No, she can't. She hates taking care of her daughter. Her daughter comes down and Nikki rolls her eyes. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. That poor little girl. Right, Christine. And that's where my issue is. You know, she can walk around on her little soapbox, all lives matter, blah, blah, blah. Look at me, I'm politically correct, right? If you, like, I don't even know if it was the words so much that bothered me that what she said, but her demeanor, how she was like mockingly smug. Like, dude, you could have at least played it up for the cameras. Who says that? Who? You can give your kids all the material possessions in the world and you're not a good parent. I'm a firm believer of that. You want to go potty, baby? Come on. Let's go. Let's go potty. Yeah. Also saying her daughter is the reason why she got the Morticia Adams wig that she's now wearing in her ASMR live streams that looks like who done it, what for. I don't know. What's your question there, Double? I've never been on Reddit, to be honest, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Ricky. How can you claim not to be racist when every stream you're overtly racist? No, Nikki does things and she wants compliments. So she'll say, Baby girl wants me to dye my hair. And I had to explain to her, Mommy can't. Why? Why would you have to explain that to your daughter? Why is your daughter concerned about you dyeing your hair at her age? Could it possibly be because she watches her mommy base everything on appearances and just be a horrible, ugly, vile, nasty human being on the inside? You too, Roger, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. I'm happy that I got to say hi to you today. She is only 4. And that's why I say racism is not something that kids are born with. It's taught. And that's even besides the point. You guys want to see the other cat? Oh, hold on. Let me go out and see if I can show you Winolin. Okay, sorry guys. So this is Winston. He's one of the male cats. Say hi, Winolin. Winston Derulo. Him so handsome. Hi, Lone Wolf. And then, you guys, so our Pipple loves the freaking trampoline. She literally sunbathes on the trampoline. Can you see her out there? Like, she'll be out there all day. I can do this if I want to. You're not the boss of me, sir. I'm allowed to look out the window. Winolin. Oh, you say hi, everybody. You say you're so handsome. So Winston, we found in a dumpster when he was a kitten. You guys are seeing my house. I'm sure Ricky will have something to say. Here's my little treadmill and bike and stuff. Ooh, and we just got a new bathtub. Let me show you guys this. I can't wait to use it. I haven't used it yet. Look at this thing. So these are all jets. Look at how deep this thing is. And it actually like it lights up and stuff. It's pretty dope. Oh, really? Oh, it was my daughter's, and when she moved out, she left it here. Right? I used to be a big bath taker, not as much anymore. Hi, Blue Skies. And then, of course, here's my cat, Jessica. Hi, Mama. Guarding her toys, because she doesn't have enough of them. Someone might steal them. Oh, wait, you guys want to see my Uggs blanket? It's Uggs. So, Uggs, Uggs. Oh, I wish Nikki was here. She's probably at work. Nikki Lee's probably at work. I'll probably sleep for a couple more hours, and then I'm kind of bummed because I work like 7 days straight. Oh, thank you guys. Um, so the schedule always comes out on Monday. Usually I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, but I work clear through until till Wednesday. 7 days, 7 days. And then I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So it's kind of something to look forward to, I guess. You know? No, I don't. Well, sometimes I do, but you know. And the turtle is basking right now. Don't judge me. I need to clean her tank. Say hi, Mare. Hi, pretty girl. Look it, she's got her suction cups off again. So she takes these off and wants to float across her tank, and it drives me insane. We literally fight about it. I thought it was going to be super nice out, but it looks like it's getting kind of cloudy. There's the pit bull. There's the chihuahua. Come on! The sky's pretty today, though. Look at that. It almost looks fake, huh? The clouds are pretty. Are you staying out? No, you're coming in? Good talk. Come on. You gonna stay out in suntan? Yeah? Okay. See you in a little bit. Pan Japan. Hi. So the kitty paradise, yeah, they're pretty spoiled. The chihuahua that we have was my daughter's when she was in high school. Like an ex-boyfriend got it for her. Got her it. Dude, she just turned 17. This dog is healthy as a horse and just old, but I love her to death. She basically just sleeps all day now. She doesn't do much. Oh, she has one toy she likes. It's a bear. What would it? What would a wawa? The cats like to torment her though, so mostly she just stays in my room. Oh, thanks, guys. So, anyways, I just wanted to come on and talk about Icky, talk about how I'm clearly not triggered. She's clearly triggered. It's so funny to me. And like I said in the beginning of the stream, it's so funny to me that people say stupid shit. Oh, I'm triggered. I'm the white girl that's triggered, Bridge. Because I called Icky out for being racist in her video yesterday. She's now posting all about me on her community page, busted herself having a troll account, said I'm triggered. The white girl's triggered because, you know, it has to be about race with her. No, not big money bags. Not at all. I just thought I'd let you guys in a little bit. I don't think I let you guys see a whole lot about my life. I try to keep, I didn't show anything like any address numbers or the area I live or anything because after the shit I've gone through on YouTube, fuck that. LOL. Her troll account's LOL, Mama Ricky. So a while back, LOL was trolling me, and one of my videos said I look like the mask, the kid in the mask from Cher, right? All over my videos, like 17 times. I just ignored the comments. Well, Stacy came in my stream one night and I accused her of doing it, and she said, "Nah, that's Rev." 2 days later, her and Rev fell out, but Rev didn't want to say why, but Stacy betrayed her because Stacy narked on her for having a troll account. Well, then, lo and behold, when Rev is triggered and can't control her anger, she posts a picture of the kid from the mask, referencing that it's me. I'm like, well, you're not very bright, Icky. You just basically proved that you're a troll. And not only that, the troll account that she has is a join member of her own. She pays for her own join. Yeah, me too. I wasn't going to say it was you, Bridge. I really wasn't going to say it was you. Yeah, 9 posts, but I'm triggered. I'm the triggered white girl. And also that my white privilege is showing. How? I mean, please don't get me wrong. I'm very aware I have white privilege, as almost every white person does. Okay, it's a given. It's not something you get. It's not an award. You get it strictly because of the color of your skin. And do I like having it? Absolutely not. But how am I exercising my white privilege by calling you out for being a racist? That sounds kind of stupid, Nikki. You sound kind of dumb. State of disorder. Hi. Yeah. Yes, Bridge. So what she thinks, you can go back and watch my video, State of Disorder. I did one yesterday. So what she was saying, she thinks that Chauvin, his sentence was wrong. He shouldn't have been sentenced to that long. And she thinks the only thing he did wrong was when he was killing George Floyd, he didn't play up to the cameras. He could have at least acted upset or played it up for the cameras. He knew he was being recorded. Literally came out of her mouth. Not only that, she called George Floyd a crackhead multiple times, but then in the same breath turned around and said, but she didn't want to speculate anything about Derek Chauvin. Why? Why? Why don't you? Because George Floyd's black and Derek Chauvin's white. So automatically Derek Chauvin deserves some kind of innate respect. Get the fuck out of here with that. Right? I was literally at the gym yesterday. I made it while I was at the gym. Hey, State. Right, Daisy? That's what I'm saying. Like, this bitch doesn't know my background. And she also doesn't know, like I was saying earlier, the struggle of being a mother of 2 black men as sons and being terrified for them every single time they go out and get pulled over. See, the thing about it, Icky, is they can't hide. Their black doesn't get to go away. On their license, it says black male. They're identifiably black. And if you can try to dispute that black men are being killed by police officers in America, then there's something wrong with you. He murdered the man. Exactly. Well, but her thing was, well, he was high. He was on one. Like, he was so high. I don't give a fuck how high he was. I don't give a damn. Like I said before, if he was that high, police officers are trained in that. Most officers these days carry Narcan on them. He should have given him. Why is Winston screaming? Better treatment, or not better treatment, but he should have been more cautious if he knew if he was visibly that high. Because when you're visibly that high on an opiate, which fentanyl is, I believe, which was in his system, your breathing is suppressed. So imagine, okay, how everybody's saying, oh, well, he overdosed already. No, but if he was super high, his breathing's already a little depressed, and then you have Derek Chauvin suffocating him, right? Don't try to make excuses for why this man was killed. Like I said, this is somebody's brother, father, son, uncle. There is a family mourning this man who hasn't had closure because it's been all over the news. And then they have to turn on YouTube and see idiots like fucking you saying that Derek Chauvin should have played it up for the cameras. He doesn't deserve the sentence he got. What he did wrong was he didn't put on a better show for the cameras. Do you have any idea how insensitive and asinine you look? Gwendolyn, stop screaming. Oh, we're talking about what's her name? Icky being triggered. A crackhead. She called him a crackhead multiple times. Okay, well, first things first, Nikki. There's a difference between crack and fentanyl, right? One's an opiate, which is technically a downer. You know, depresses breathing, makes you sleepy, makes you not out. The other one is an upper or a stimulant. Okay, but I'm sure you know that, Nikki, because you're very well dressed, well versed in drugs and alcohol, right? You too, Daisy. Yeah, she's professionally triggered. She does sound moronic. That's such a good word, Diane. She deleted what? She deleted that stream? Diet Pepsi. There's only one Diet Pepsi. What the fuck? Nikki, I appreciate you sticking up for me, though, my love. Of course, Emery did. Look at, I know, like, I applaud you, Double Shot, for trying to be nice to Emery and, like, you know, giving her an olive branch when you felt like she got. I mean, because she was treated wrongly by Stacey. Like I said before, I don't like Embry, but I will say that the video she made to Stacey was respectful. Um, but she's gonna cite like she doesn't have a mind of her own is the problem. Oh yeah, she deleted it. Nikki sent them to me though. I saw them. She always deletes. She's a dirty deleter. I know you did. You get props for that, Double Shot. I know you were trying to be nice. And that's part of what really bothered me yesterday's state of disorder was how ignorant and fucking smug she sounded yesterday. Like it literally disgusted me. Yeah, we're sheeple. We're sheep. We don't think for ourselves because we don't agree with Icky. The fuck? Oh no. You can derail all you want. I will, Bridge. Love you. Anybody's a sheep. Do you guys remember a couple, probably a month or so ago when I made a video on her? And then she made the stream telling me she's not going to live in a communist country. And if I'm trying to make it a communist country to get out of here, I was like, where the fuck is your head? Like, who are you? What world are you in? Come back to planet Earth for a second, please. I don't know what you're referencing. I got to find socks. Yes. Well, you know, at least you don't pay to be a member of your own join. There is that. You're doing better than some, Double. Stewie, you don't call my best friend a lurker. Yeah, right? You do care, Icky. You're clearly the one that's triggered. Otherwise, you wouldn't be posting and posting and posting and posting. Also cracked me up when she was talking about the quality in her BoxyCharm. I thought it was quite humorous that she spent literally $78 on a Natasha Denona palette and then just got 2 free ones in BoxyCharm. Pretty sure that $78 could have gone to your kids there, Rev. Yeah, her house is gross. No, I usually do mine in the bedroom or the bathroom. Lately, I've been getting ready around 4 and then just chilling out till I go to work at 10, though. Right. So I used to bartend before I started working at my current job. I bartended, I worked in casinos, I was a manager of a bar. One of the first things I was taught years and years ago as a brand new bartender by an old man who was one of my regulars. Two things you never talk about as a bartender: politics, religion. Just don't do it. Oh, I would love to see a parody double. A double, I would love to see a video. I've not. Also, like I said, I'm working 7 days straight, guys. So on those 4 days off that I have coming up, I will on those, what am I even trying to say? Those days that I have coming up, those 4 days in a row, I'm gonna look into starting the Discord so that we can all chat off of here. I mean, there are a few of you that have my phone number, and so that's good. But I mean, not everybody has my phone number, and there's tons of, and I have not seen Two of a Kind lately. Has anyone? What link is that, Stewie? She doesn't mention her church anymore. I'm pretty sure it's Mormon, though, just from the way she was talking about God. She probably got kicked out of her church for being such an evil, vile, nasty human being. And that's what really bothers me. Like, okay, so if it's really a safe chat, because she kept telling people, I want to hear your opinion on George Floyd. If it's really safe and this, that, and the other, then why are people not allowed to have their own opinion? When they do, or when someone disagrees with you, or someone gives you constructive criticism, your first instinct is to block them. Right? I mean, at least that's what I've seen. What's today? Wednesday. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I literally work 7 days in a row. Fuck my life. Oh, you work in a lab, Alley Cat? What does Stewie say? What is that, Stewie? I'm gonna go in on a different device so I can see the link. Oh, she does recovery related chats too, it says. But I was trying to find where it says she was a personal trainer. Let's look at her bio. I think it's in like one of her video. I was a certified personal trainer. So this is what I'm going to venture. You know how some of the gyms, like a Gold's Gym or Vision Quest, would hire people on to work there and then put them through like a 3-hour course and it made them a personal trainer? That's probably the kind of trainer she is. Could you imagine having Rev tell you how to work out? Fuck all that. Don't watch Save Myself. Who is it? Yeah, it's scary. Basically, I've already been doxxed, so I mean, there's that. My child, too. Which goes back to her being a complete hypocrite about people's children. You're such an asshole, Stewie. I hate you. I doubt she, I don't know. Don't we? Okay, first of all, like I was saying, I am really worried about double shot. So if anybody sees, or not double shot, Two of a Kind, if anybody sees Two of a Kind around, will you please let her know that I'm terrified and worried about her and I'd love to hear from her? Right? Anybody, but she's literally called people who associate with that kind of stuff a witch before. So there's that. Yeah, I know. I'm a little concerned. Usually she's a little more active. I hope she's okay. Yet another person I would like to be able to. That's why I do too. That's why I would love to. She does. That's why I would love to do the Discord, because I think it would be cool for us all to have a chat where we could like go and be like, hey, did you see what Icky posted today? If I don't have time to go live or whatever. Yeah, I've been taking a bit of a break too. YouTube can get really toxic. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Should I go read you guys for community posts? Let's do that really quick. Can she strike me for that? I mean, I guess technically she can, but she's tried to strike me before. Like I've got the little email saying that she tried to strike me, but nothing ever came of it. So must suck to be you, Rev. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about that. So let's look at Rev's community. Please tell me how this is racist. Oh, wait. Are you really that oblivious that you have no idea how that sounded racist? Come on, you can't be that stupid. And then, because this guy doesn't agree with the verdict, let me guess, he's racist too? Well, as I've said before, your skin color does not determine whether or not you are a racist. But I don't know because I haven't watched his video, honestly. Until you understand what racism is, don't speak on it. Thanks. Are you fucking serious? I understand what racism is. I've had my children called the N-word while I'm standing right there. I've had to punch a bitch in the mouth for calling my child the N-word. So until you know what I've dealt with and what my children deal with and what my family members deal with, maybe you should keep your big fat platypus lips shut. Here we go. Hey, hashtag white girl. Shut the fuck up. Why do I have to be? I don't always agree with him either, but I do like him. I do like other people who can bring other opinions. Why do I got to be a white girl? Why can't you? I mean, you're clearly talking to me. You could have tagged me in it. Oh, that's right. That's right. You're not going to mention my name because I'm trying to get your attention. And then, of course, she's posting about being native because, that's her get out of jail free card when she gets called a racist. Like I said, I want proof. Show me proof. Show me proof you were a personal trainer. Show me proof you're native. Okay, so here we go. Here's the mask picture, right? She posted this. Weird. So the troll account oddly called me this too, and suddenly you posted, and you were told on for having the troll account. We know it's you, Icky. Okay, staph infection, keep talking. You aren't going to get a shout out. Well, let's look at the comments because I commented. I said, LOL, keep telling on yourself about those troll accounts, Icky. Vile racist. Of course she deleted it because she's a pussy, but. Lord, now I'm racist again? Y'all are triggered. Right. Right. Anybody that calls you out is triggered. Are you guys keeping track of how many times she's posted? Try again. And then that was it. And then apparently she's been posting on Twitter. She doesn't want me getting right. Like I don't have an audience of my own and people that I like and that I like in my chats. I'm only getting views because of her. Shut up, Icky. Well, yeah, her friends and Nikki's been posting about that too. So here's my thing. I feel like she uses everything to her advantage because I agree with the whole Stacy thing. Like I completely agree with the whole Stacy thing, but I don't feel like it needed to be public. She's supposedly your bestie, right? Because you posted this thing on when to break up with your best friend. Why wouldn't you do that in private? You guys are bestie westies. She doesn't. That's my big point. She sits there and will paint her face for 5 hours, looking no better than when she started because, as I said, all the makeup in Sephora can't cover up her ugly, dark, vile, nasty, disgusting, racist soul. But she can't be bothered to give her children a bath or put socks on her kid or clean her house. Like, dude, yeah, I think everyone's Debbie's upset that people are jealous of her. Apparently, Debbie and Miss Passion's ex-husband are flirting now. From what I've kept up with. She did. Now, let me go ahead and clarify here. I'm not a Stacey fan. You guys know this. I can't stand Stacey. However, I sometimes wonder if Rev and Stacey are the same person. Right? I'd like to see the natives have said that they revoke your membership and they'd like to send you to somewhere else. Let me see if I can play a clip of this because I just want you guys to hear like how she was so nonchalant about this. Demand jobs. Not Nikki being intentionally racist to get views. Never that.
Chauvin guilty verdict. You can't go grocery shopping. I don't know why that is on it. I'll put a 2.
Okay, she's gonna put a 2.
There. So it was 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, she had to add the 2 in there.
I'm just kidding. Like I agree that he should have been sent for real. Because you know what? Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, at least like play to the cameras and be like, dude, like, you know what I mean?
At least play to the cameras.
Like you're being filmed, and you know you're sick of this crackhead. Like, no, seriously. Like, let's pretend. Let's for a moment play devil's advocate, okay? Let's pretend you're sick of freaking dealing with crackheads all the time. You're sick of the bullshit. You know, you're just tired. You're a cop. You're sick and tired of fucking just, you know, you're wore out. You're washed up. You're fucking sick of working the streets all the time. You know.
May I add, that's what he signed up for, though, when he became a police officer. Just saying.
Who knows what else you've done? I'm not gonna make speculations.
But isn't that George Floyd right there with his daughter?
Surely you've done some shit if you can look at a camera and be like this.
Look at her face.
On a guy's neck. People are filming you. And you're just like.
It's like a joke to her. Like, it's a joke to her. The way she was making those faces, the things she was saying, it's a fucking joke to her. Agreed. It was nice when she was fucking MIA. It was. I agree. I wish it would have stayed that way. Should you submit her video? Yes. God, absolutely. It's definitely cringe. Hi, Bumba. We're just discussing how Icky is triggered and lashing out at me online. No, you can't just run in my room. Gwendolyn, you need to come out from under the bed, sir. Gwendolyn, yeah. What's the KJ community? Yes, post it on our races. I wish I was on Reddit. I would post it everywhere. Like, people need to know how horrible she is. So I'm gonna finish charging my phone, and then I think my daughter is out of town, so I'm taking care of her kitties. I'm gonna go take care of her kitties, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. Then I'm gonna come home and sleep. Kanika Jenkins. Yeah, God, that was a horrible story too. Hmm. hmm I get viewers from her. That's the only way I get views. And that's why I said, honestly, you guys, um, someone reached out to me when she was talking shit about me and calling me ugly and saying that I have a massive face and saying that, by the way, I'd rather have a massive face than have botched lipo any day, but um, saying just like talking shit about me and it upset them. And I'm like, you know what? Consider the source. It does it bother me that Nikki Rev is calling me ugly? No. And it's the same viewers every time. And none of them have minds of their own or speak out. I mean, come on. Who said something so ignorant? Clearly icky. Come on, baby. Gwendolyn. What's the matter with you? You're not seeing me. You're not... I've never seen Nikki's sister. So do you guys think the racism part of Nikki was she raised like that, or is it something that happened as she grew up? Anybody? I guess I just wonder if her whole family, I can't trust nobody. Guys, the other day I got a retro TLC No Scrubs t-shirt. Very proud of that shirt. Right? I'm just curious as to if she was raised that way and her whole family is like that, or she's just a bad egg. You know, some people are just garbage. And there's really no other way to go to put it. Oh, that probably gave her a complex growing up, knowing that sister is the pretty one. She's already terribly self-conscious. It's very obvious. Terribly. No. I also have a Biggie shirt. That doesn't surprise me, Reza. I could totally see her being the type of person that gets super jealous that her sister gets more attention. I dated a guy who had a twin. This was years and years ago, but dude, they were in constant competition. It was insanity. To the point of making it uncomfortable to be around them both at the same time because they were so in competition. I have to go to the store and see if they have my detox drink. Oh, her $10 join. and her eyes crossed. And she just like, she's obnoxious. Like, aside from being a shit human being, she's just obnoxious as shit. Yeah, they were twins, and it was crazy. It was pretty insane. But I guess I need to add this. However, not identical, fraternal, because he was male and she was female, obviously. I am a big believer too that it's about what's on the inside. But you know what? Like I said before, honestly, Icky's opinion of me would never hurt my feelings because I consider the source. Just like when Stacy calls me old or ugly. Have you looked in the mirror, bro? I mean, I'm not all that, but come on. She might thrive off of it. She might enjoy the attention double. What do you guys want to watch? Remote. Stacey thinks she look. Yeah, she's constantly saying how. One thing that drives me nuts about Stacey is she repeats herself multiple times in every video. Multiple. Yeah, so I was on TikTok today and someone told me I look 10 years younger, which would mean I look 24 because I'm 34. Like, I even get idea like, bitch, no, no, you don't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole because the main reason why I became friends with Stacey is because I have always been the type of person that roots for the underdog or wants to defend people that are getting um, bullied. That's why I initially became friends with Stacey. But I remember Stacey and I became friends on Facebook before I even knew YouTube existed. She actually is the one that had me. Must suck to be her because she's the one that encouraged me to start a YouTube channel. But I remember watching her do her makeup and being like, "Oh my god, this girl needs so much help." And I remember watching Bridget's videos about her back when I was friends with Stacey and being like, "This girl is so fucking funny and it's the truth." But I just felt like this loyalty to her and I felt bad because I bought her bullshit. I thought everybody picked on her. Boy, was I wrong. Her makeup. So, what I've learned as I've gotten older, because according to all of them, I mean, here are the rumors that have gone around about me. I'm in my 60s, I'm in my 50s, I'm 48, I'm 49. Like, all these rumors, like, they posted fake charges about me once. Wrong birthday, wrong area. It was not me. The person who posted them came on and admitted that they weren't me. They posted fake mugshots of me. Like, they have done their best to try to get me to quit YouTube. And they doxed my daughter. And so here's the thing with Stacey. I know it was Stacey. I know Stacey and Nikki did it in Pac's chat. They were busted red-handed. However, Stacey was the only one that had the information on my daughter. So after I stopped beefing with all these people, multiple people who did dox my daughter told me that they got the information on my daughter and her picture from Stacey. Which is why I say it's obvious Stacey's not a mother. She'll never, ever, ever, ever know how it feels to have your child doxxed. Her and Nikki can say whatever they want. Oh, well, she's not little, you know, she's grown. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if she's 34. My child is my child. And if you fuck around with my kids, I'm out for blood. Yeah, she did. But supposedly, this is what's crazy about those. Supposedly, some of those messages were her, but some of them weren't. How? It was all the same message thread. How? Make it make sense, Stacey. They cloned my Facebook, right? But then said they were her, but then said they weren't her. So yeah, like it doesn't upset me when Stacey or Nikki come after my looks. It really doesn't upset me. Like, coming onto YouTube, I kind of knew that if I was gonna make videos about other people, right, I kind of have to be prepared for people to make videos about me. It comes with the territory. You're talking shit about people, people are gonna come back at you. It's human nature. I kind of deserve it sometimes, I guess. However, say what you want about me. I don't give a damn. Say you can call me fat, you can call me ugly, you can call me this, you can call me that, you can say my hair is horrible and looks like a bird's nest. I know. I've lived with this curly hair my whole life. You're not telling me anything. But when you go real life and you're pulling up fake records, like pretty serious fake records, and posting them and saying they're me, that's shitty, number one. When you're posting fake mugshots of me, that's shitty because I don't even know who that poor person's mugshot was, but it wasn't me. When you're coming after my children, they made troll accounts of every one of my children except for one and my ex-husband. When you're doing shit like that, that's when it crosses the line. And that was Tiffany. You guys know Not Your Concern or Tiffany Moser? It was her that did that. She was the Stephanie Delinquent account. Yeah. Sparkle Parts, yeah, it's because Rev's not her friends anymore. Rev and Embry aren't her friends anymore. Stacey has basically no friends left on YouTube. Yeah, she was saying she wants mixed kids. Not thinking at all of like, I don't know. Stacey's a lot like Nikki. Everything's an accessory to her to add to her. Not because I want a child, I want to love a child, I want a piece of me. No, I want a child because I want it to be a cute child and I want it to be a girl and I want to dress her up and I want her to be mixed and I want to show her off. Not the real reasons why you should want a child. All of the fake, false, showy reasons why you would want a child. A child is not an extension of you. They are their own being. They have their own feelings. Like, get a grip, Stace. Exactly. Get a pet first. Like, we can tell from the way you treat Charlie and Precious, you should never have kids. First of all, it's obvious Charlie is the favorite. Am I right or am I right? Oh, no, sir. You may not. Thank you. And I honestly never heard the term narcissist until I met Stacey. What does that tell you? I swear to God, it's the only word in her vocab. Yes, it drives me nuts. I feel like if you put that making yourself look good, you should really put that much time into making your child look good too. Yes, it's weird. It's like she's obsessed with Charlie, my birthday. Bleh, bleh. Yes, she does. Stacey watches all of those like narcissist videos and convinces herself that she's dealing with a bunch of narcissists. Like I've said before, it cannot always be everybody else. Oh, I call the cats, sir. She loves male attention. As much as she projects that she doesn't, she does. I gotta go to the grocery. I gotta go. I need an avocado. I think I'm just gonna have probably can't. I was saying I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I need to get an avocado. Um, so I go to the gym a lot, and I'm eating like completely different than I used to eat. So one of my favorite things right now is I make a sandwich, and I get the low carb, low fat English muffins. I think they're like less than 100 calories each. And then I get egg whites, spinach, tomatoes, onions, and kind of make a little, like, I think 3 eggs, scramble. And then mash up an avocado, like not even a quarter of one, and spread it on the English muffin like you would mayo. And then put provolone on top. Like I get the really thin sliced provolone, so they're like 30 calories a slice. And I put those on top, and it's really good. Also, I'm obsessed lately with everything bagel seasoning. Okay, TikTok did get me started on it. I have to admit, I'm not immune to falling into the TikTok trends. Pick Misha. Yes, she misses me too. Anything. Like when I first started talking about my heart stuff, because I didn't for a long time. I truly believe that people on YouTube, well, for me anyways, I use YouTube as an escape. So when I'm coming on YouTube, I don't want to talk about my health issues. I don't want to talk about, the stuff that's upsetting me. I want to just zone out and use it as an escape in a sense, you know what I mean? As an outlet. So it baffles me that some people use their illnesses as like their entire identity. But anyways, guys, I only planned on being on for like a half hour, and now it's been almost 2 hours. So there's that. Yeah, me too, Ken. They need something to fill the void. Yeah, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Double shot. Oh, double shot, by the way. Which Laneige lip balm did you get? Because I just got one. Yes, that drives me nuts when she says that. Drives me insane. I can't help it. It's my BPD. That is such a cop out and excuse, and it's disgusting. I got one. I want to show you real quick. I'll show you two things that I got. So I have a link too, but I recently got. Is this? I don't know if this is. I recently got this. I don't know if it's zooming. The Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. I have pear and grapefruit. Double shot. And then this, I want to show you. I love it. I've used it a couple times. This, can you see it? It's not going to focus, is it? Glowy Makeup Serum Base by Laneige. And I really like that too. But I know that because you were talking about Laneige and how you just got a lip balm. So is it that type, or is it like a stick, like a chapstick? Double. Although I must say my lips are probably what I like about myself. I've never liked my lips. I feel like they're super thin. I want lip filler, like Restylane. Yes, it's a glowy makeup serum base, and I love it. I got it at Sephora. Sephora. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go take care of my daughter's cat and hit the gym. I'm old too. I mean, rumor has it I'm 60 or 50. Let's go with that. I really have realized as I get older, the less makeup makes me look younger. Ooh, okay, I'll look it up. And nobody needs makeup. I just like makeup. It's an outlet for me. Maybe state of disorder. I need, yeah. Me? Yeah, I'm 60. You know, the usual shit they say. It's so funny because when people can't find dirt on you, they just start speculating and make shit up. It's insane to me. Some of the shit that was said about me was so far off base, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I love nails. Honestly, I was gonna go. So I used to get shellac all the time when I bartended because you're so up close and personal with people and you're handing their drinks to them. So I wanted my nails to be pretty. So I used to get shellac. Dude, I was so hard on them though. I would break 5 a week. Easy. So I just stopped getting them. Reza, I am, but I'm not sometimes. It just depends like the mood I am in, honestly. Yeah, oh God, I could never do my own nails. I'm so not hand-eye coordinated. Not at all. That's one thing I will admit about myself. Yeah, that's what they were saying is I was a catfish and I'm not real. The pictures weren't me. I'm like, honestly, really, you can ask anybody that knows me. That's me. Yes, double shot. When I was younger, so when I was like in my late teens, early 20s, the cool thing was to have super thin brows. God, I wish I wouldn't have plucked them now. Yes, yes, I wear, well, I like Adidas sweats. The men's are my favorite. I like the women's. I just like how loose the men's are and how comfortable they are. I have a couple pair of women's, but I do gravitate towards the men. Yes, I have a Wonder Brow gel. I have a Milk Makeup brow gel, and I also have a Benefit one. The what is the Benefit one called? They make the line, the pencil. I don't remember, but I have that one. I also though got the brow glue from NYX. I also got the soap brow stuff by Makeup Revolution. So there's two. I prefer the glue. I just like so you put it on and you just kind of push your brows up with your finger and it just makes them so defined. I bear like because everybody pencils, well, not everybody. I pencil my brows in a bit. Anastasia is very good. I use her brow wiz. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing wrong with that is what parents teach kids. A kid should be able to express himself and dress however they want. Yeah, eyelash primer can really make a difference. I wear fake lashes, so I don't use it anymore, but I used to. But when I used it, it was back when they only had the white color, and I really hated it because I felt like sometimes the mascara didn't completely cover it. My eyelashes had like a gray tinge to them, and I didn't like that. That is adorable, Reza. Who doesn't like leggings though? Let's be real. Don't we all? They're one of the most comfortable inventions in the world. Exactly. He's 3 and they're cute. By state of disorder, it was great seeing you. Thank you for coming in. I like leggings too, Becca. Leggings or capris. Yes, summertime capris are a fave. Capris are a fave because I don't like wearing short shorts. I'm weird. I have to be comfortable. Like, I think for me, comfortability trumps style. Sweatpants season, Savage. I know exactly what you're talking about. My Adidas sweats are black. One is like the I don't know, like the silky kind of sweatsuit material, and then the other are sweats. I just feel like I don't like my thighs. Like they're one of the areas I'm just not fond of. Um, so when I had my heart attacks, they had to do something in one of my thighs. I don't know what it was. Something with an artery. I don't know. I don't remember. They did a lot. But it like busted a Savage Libra, Becca. Reza, my God. I wasted a lot of my battery too though. um it's something in my vein and it like blew the vein. So like I don't know. It just I don't like the way it looks now. Savage Libra is right above you. I'm not talking about the other Savage. I'm talking about Savage Libra. Savage, have you slept yet? Don't you work? Didn't you work? You worked. Savage. Go sleep. Just kidding. I need to go to sleep. Anyhow, guys, artery cath. Maybe that's what it was. Yes, it might have been something like that. But yeah, it was pretty rough and it was pretty gross. The other thing that was so I will tell you guys one thing: the worst pain, worse than childbirth, I have ever encountered in my life was after I woke up from my coma. It turns out the doctor placed my because when they did CPR, they broke my ribs. Well, I was in a coma, so I couldn't tell them I couldn't breathe. My rib punctured my lung, right? So then I had a pneumothorax they didn't know about. Well, they didn't know about it, so it slowly seeped into my system and gave me sepsis. Like they didn't think I was going to make it, but they had to put a chest tube in because my lung basically collapsed, right? That's how I am, Savage. Sometimes I only get like 3 or 4 hours sleep. It's like my body is like, no, sleeping during the day. Not right. Abort. But so when I woke up, they had to replace the chest tube. Of course, I was in a coma the first time, so I didn't feel it or put out or whatever. I don't remember. When I had my heart attacks, I don't remember exactly what happened. I don't remember if I like went unconscious or they put me unconscious and then I went into the coma. I don't recall how that went down. But I was awake for the second chest tube. Oh my God, you guys, that is the worst pain. I've always said childbirth is probably the worst pain you'll ever feel. Nope, this is 100 times worse than the worst toothache you could ever imagine. 100 times worse than anything you can imagine. Because you know, like your armpit, under your armpit is a sensitive area, right? Well, that's right where your rib cage is. So that's where they have to go in to get to the chest tube, right in between your ribs. They don't do anything. So because I was awake and not put under or in a coma, because apparently when you're in a coma, they just do it. They just shove it in there. They don't give you Novocaine or anything. They just shove it in because you're not conscious. Well, they gave me a bunch of Novocaine shots, which were fucking horrible because it was in my armpit area. And then they basically are just shoving the chest tube into my lung. Bro, oh, it was horrible. I swear to God, I felt like I was going to die. I think, like, to this day, I don't know if because they kept giving me pain medication because it's a very painful process. I don't know if they gave me enough. It was fentanyl, I think they were giving me, honestly. I don't know if they gave me enough fentanyl that I finally passed out or if I passed out from the pain. But I know that I became unconscious at some point. Me too. That is definitely the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. A chest tube was no joke. None, nada, no joke. Horrible. Like the worst. On a scale of 1 to 10, the worst. So yeah, I have a defibrillator now. Like it's in my chest. So funny story. They had put a temporary one in when I initially got really sick, and then they took it out when I left the hospital. Turns out that was a bad move. So I get out of the hospital. Every rib in my body is broken from CPR. Who knew? Like I had no idea CPR is that violent, but it broke every rib I had. There's nothing they can do for broken ribs. I shit you not, less than a week later, I have to go in and get heart surgery to get a defibrillator put in with broken ribs. It was pretty painful. I'm a robot, actually. Actually, I'm not. My defibrillator is what basically keeps me alive. It paces my heart when it needs pace. And then my problem is I have what's called prolonged QT interval. So that just means that the repolarization of my heart doesn't happen the way it should. If that makes sense. So my heart stopped. Is what happened. And then I went into short pause. But it hasn't done it since, and I've never been shocked. So there's that. Yeah, I hate pain too. I'd rather just be put to sleep. But anyways, guys, thank you everybody for coming. Oh, thank you, Reza. Reza, thank you for sticking up for me in your video too. That was really sweet of you and what you said to Icky. But thank you so much for chatting with me today, guys. It was nice catching up. And I will talk to you all soon. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna go take care of my daughter's cat. Bye, guys.